this was a great way to come in.
Okay.
So, yes.
So you're just a major sponsor?
Correct.
Yeah, I should be asking you then. So what does this program look to achieve?
Okay, so the mission of Lead Camp is to inspire and empower the next generation of female leaders in Nigeria. So as Olades mentioned earlier, these girls are drawn from a core entrepreneurship program that's run by Junior Achievement Nigeria. It's called the Company Program. So with the Company Program, what they do, and this is for both boys and girls, the Company Program is for both boys and girls.
Okay.
They're SS2 students, and they come together and form a company. They have to sell a product or a service, they have to raise capital, they have to carry out a CSR project with 10% of their profit, and they have to pay back dividends to their shareholders. And so they do this at in the SS2 class, student company level. Then they come together and they are participating in the competition at the regional levels, at the national levels. And so the winner from the national level goes on to represent JA Nigeria at the JA Africa competitions and so on. So what we did find out when Lead Camp was started in 2001 was that a number of the girls who come in to the Company Program start out very...
Nonso, I beg to interrupt you. Just hold that thought. We'll just go on a quick break.
Okay.
Okay, I think we should hold on for that break. Nonso would still say more, then we can take the break in just a few moments.
Okay, so as I was saying, the girls who participate in the Company Program start out a little bit timid and shy, but then towards the end of the program, they build some form of confidence. And so we found out that we decided that it was very important to build on this level of confidence and leadership that they have developed. And that was why the Lead Camp was set up. So what we do during the Lead Camp is to take them through leadership workshops, empowering panel sessions featuring women from different walks of life, from finance, from technology and the likes. And then we also take them through development sessions where they are, taking through classes on sexual reproductive health, on etiquette and character education, and the likes. And then for the achievement part of Lead Camp, they work with a media mentor drawn from any of the media houses. This year we had 10 media mentors, and we did have someone from Channels TV as well come mentor the girls. So they have to start and finish a media project that is usually about a message about the girl child or social good in general. So that's what the Lead Camp does.
Interesting. Rosemary, what was your project?
The Giant African Project, the Company Program.
Yes.
Okay, we decided to make an earpiece, but it wasn't just a regular earpiece. It was one input with 4 outputs. You know, the normal conventional earpiece just has 2 outputs, yes. But this time around, we joined 2 earpieces to make 4 outputs. And we sold a lot of that product because it has not been made. A lot of that product because it has not been made anywhere else in Nigeria or in Africa, or not even in China. So everybody was
made in Nigeria.
Made in Nigeria
from start to finish.
From start to finish. So everybody was amazed.
So who were those buying?
Students, teachers, and even people outside, because our school is opposite ExxonMobil. Even the workers were buying our products.
So you made enough money and you paid dividends to your shareholders?
We did not have any shareholders. It was just the students, yes.
You mentioned shareholders?
Yes. So they make profit, and then they use 10% of their profit to carry out the CSR project. What was your CSR project?
We cleaned up our school. We did that twice a week.
So what was that experience for you?
That experience, having the feeling of starting up your own business, being responsible for it, and profit or loss, you have to endure all of that. So having that in mind, at this tender age of mine, I was like, okay, I can actually go on and actually do this because I already have the platform and the experience years back too.
Obey, what was your project?
We made a website. Are you familiar with VConnect?
Yes.
Okay, so basically they provide services for people. You log in or you register, and then they give you different categories of businesses. So our target market was Thomas Estate, which is where my school is located, Canterbury International High School, like you said. And we decided to register small-scale businesses located in Thomas Estate so that people...
What estate?
Thomas Estate.
Thomas, okay.
Yes. So that people within the estate would have access to these services, because most people don't realize the businesses that exist in that estate. So we just decided to advertise, sort of an advertisement for them, basically.
How did you do your advert?
We created banners, we posted banners, and we went from small-scale business to small-scale business, telling them about us, telling them why they should register, why they should sign up with us, and how they can, you know, log in and all of that.
This is the company part of your training.
Yes.
Now, does the company advance you any cash to do your projects?
No, but we did have money left over from the previous set. They were able to raise capital, but they didn't get very far in their own. So we had that advantage. We were able to use their money but we didn't use the money much. We didn't touch it.
But you had to make those banners and things that you posted, didn't you?
We raised money within ourselves. We're among ourselves, rather. We raised money among ourselves.
And did you pay your shareholders?
We did. We paid our shareholders.
You made profit.
We did.
So they actually, in order to raise capital for their business, they had to do like a car wash. They had a car wash business, so they had to wash cars to raise capital to then run the online platform where they then registered other businesses in their estates.
So LEAD does not advance any group any funds at all. They had to raise their own money to run their projects.
Absolutely not. LEAD doesn't. Junior Achievement doesn't. The girls have to raise capital themselves. So most of them actually have to do small businesses to raise capital to then fund the real business that they want to run.
Interesting. This is so exciting.
Okay, so some boys are watching now and they're thinking, okay, so it's all about the girls, girls.
All of us in the studio today are just women.
Okay, so absolutely not. Junior Achievement Nigeria's programs are co-ed. It's for both boys and girls. And the company program is for both boys and girls. As a matter of fact, most of the student companies are headed by boys. So they have to elect...
Why boys?
I mean, because it just comes natural. Anytime you have to have a president or the leader of a team and they're boys and girls, the boys just always end up as the leaders. And then the girls are vice presidents, marketing managers, HR managers, and every other thing else.
To change that story.
Yeah. So
we need to change it, yes.
So, which is why the LEAD camp was started, to encourage the few girls who are participating in the student company program to continue. If they know that they have a shot at coming to a one-week camp where they get to interact with women from, you know, senior walks of life and things like that, then they are motivated to participate in the student company program.
Okay, so the girls, I've of course met some of them very brilliant, you know, they've come on this show before. How far in terms of follow-up? What have you seen, you know? Yes, Rosemary and Obey, very soon they're out of this program for now. How do you do your follow-up?
Okay, so we try as much as possible to keep in touch with the girls, and it will be interesting to note that we actually had 3 alumni of LEAD camp at this year's camp. So at the press conference, we had 2 alumni show up. We had Orode Udoagan and Odoloyinka Osunloye, that's her name.
Okay, so Orode was part of...
Yes,
okay.
In 2003, I think. And then Odoloyinka was in her set as well. And then we also had Kechieze of Ashwebi Bella. She was on one of the panels during this last week. It was a Women in Creative Arts and Entertainment panel. And so it's always very important for us every year that we organize LEAD to have some of these alums who have now gone on, you know, to start their own careers and businesses and things like that, come on and encourage the girls. So they come on and they say, oh, you know, I was sitting here 15 years ago just like you. And these are some individuals that these girls look up to, you know, so they hear their names and they're so excited that they're in the midst to speak to them.
Indeed, indeed. Oh.
Okay, we need more sponsors, I guess, for your program. So in terms of Union Bank is supporting this, you know, talking to other people in terms of coming on board to help out in this empowerment program.
So as a bank, we throw our weight behind this initiative every year, and it's something that we're going to continue to do. But in terms of widening the net, I wouldn't really say that ball is in our court. We are strongly behind them, and we're very open to Junior Achievement having other partners, which they actually do, support this program. And the idea is that they continue to get as much sponsorship for initiatives like this. Yes. So.
Great initiative. Junior Achievement Nigeria Lead Camp for Girls. Thank you very much for coming. The Marketing and Communications Manager, Chinonso Ndimantang, and representing the sponsors, Lolade Awobade, who's Lead Citizenship and Sustainability, Union Bank, and campers. Okay, no, they just finished. They just came out of camp.
Yes.
Rosemary Adibe, student, Victoria Island Senior Secondary School, and Ubehi Chris Esezobo, student, Canterbury International School, Lagos. Thank you all very much for coming and telling us once again about this very, very interesting initiative. And good luck to you, Junior Achievement.
Thank you for having us.
And Union Bank.
Thank you.
And thank you, ladies. Hope you enjoyed your camp. Sunrise will be right back with the home stretch. Don't go away.